Hello, my dear children. Welcoming you all to the today's topic, Family Compositae, Asteraceae. Today we will be discussing the second part. So let's dive into the topic. In our last video, we have discussed up to floral formula, fruits, and the seed. So today we will learn floral diagram, how to draw the floral diagram. So first, the floral formula. For the disc florets, what have we learned? That is, bract is present, actinomorphic, then bisexual, calyx, pappus, corolla, 5 united, androecium, 2 syngenesious, epipetalous, gynoecium, 2 united, and inferior ovary. So we have to put G line above the G, right? And for the ray florets, we have learned bracts present. It is zygomorphic, either pistillate or neuter. Calyx, pappus, corolla ligulate, 5 united, androecium, 0, no male sex organ, gynoecium if present, 2 united, inferior ovary, or for the neuter flower it is 0. For the ray florets, this is the formula, and for the disc floret, this is the formula. In our last class, what have we learned? Towards the center, disc florets are present, which are actinomorphic, that means radial symmetry. Towards the periphery, brightly colored ligulate ray florets are present. These are the ligulate ray florets that we have learned, and the floral formula also we have learned. In some book you may find for the ray florets the floral formula written twice. One is for the pistillate flower, and in that case the neuter word will not be there, and the 0 this will not be written. And the neuter florets written separately, there this pistillate symbol no need to write down, only the neuter part to be written, and here these G also will be 0. So in some books you may find 2 floral formula for the ray florets, and in some books you may find that is ray florets, maybe pistillate or the neuter, it is written together. Okay. Now the floral diagram. For the floral diagram, what we have to do, we have to consider from the periphery towards the center, that we have to draw. So first, for the disc floret, this white color, it represents the floral axis. On the basis of this floral axis, we are going to draw all the holes. Okay. So first we are going to draw the hole, the outermost. What is the outermost? That is the bract. Bract present. So we have to mark. That is in the axil of the bract, inflorescence develop. So bract is present. Now what have we learned? Calyx, it is pappus type, right, hair or bristle like. What we have to draw? That is calyx, This represents calyx. Okay. Maybe many are there. Now the next one, the third hole, that represents corolla. Corolla, here what have we learned in our previous video, that here 5 and it shows valvate estivation, right? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. And what have we learned? Valvate estivation means the edges are not, the margins of each petal are not overlapping each other. But we have learned gamopetalous, that's why we have put bracket. So how to show? By using the loop. By using this loop. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to draw the part that is androecium. Androecium, what have we learned? Syngenetious, right? Syngenetious, androecium, and here one correction is needed, that is, it is 5 in number. Okay, syngenetious. Syngenetious means, what does it mean? That is, anthers are united laterally but the filaments are free from each other. Synanthus type. It is also called synanthus. So that alternates with the petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and the fifth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4th and 5th one. Syngenetious, anthers are joined laterally, so that's why it is shown in this way. Now what have we learned? Epipetalous, that is attached with the petal. So by showing this line we have to express that it is epipetalous. Now the next part. Next part is the innermost hole, that is gynoecium. For gynoecium, what have we learned? That is bicarpellary but fused together, compound ovary, inferior ovary, single style, and it forms bifid stigma. So here unilocular and basal placentation, but for the basal placentation, this is the placenta, the seeds are attached over here. It is visible in longitudinal section, okay, longitudinal section, LS view. But if we cut the section transversely, then we will be observing in this way, transverse section. So here it represents the transverse section, that's why I have drawn over here in this way. So this is for the basal placentation, this is also basal placentation, but this is for longitudinal section and this is for the transverse section. So here it represents the transverse section. I hope it is clear. Now here in your class 12 NCERT book, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants, the class 11 there, the morphology of the flowering plants, in the placentation section you have learned the basal placentation example, that is sunflower, marigold, right? So this type. So this, the floral diagram for the disc floret is clear. Now we are going to draw the floral diagram for the ray florets. This represents floral axis. Now the first, the outermost hole we have to draw. Outermost hole means that is the bract. Bract is present or not? Yes, bract is present. In the axil of the bract, ray florets develop. Now the second hole that we have to draw, that is calyx modified pappus type. It may be more than 3, many are there. Okay. Now the third hole, that is corolla. Here we have learned one important feature. What have we learned? Ligulate flower. This corolla forms the ligule, right? At one side they are joined and it forms a strap like or the tongue like structure. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Jointed gamopetalous strap like ligule. It forms the ligulate. Now here we have drawn syngenesious anther, the androecium hole. Here it is 0, so no need to draw. Now the next part, that is, if it is pistillate, then we have to draw inferior ovary basal placentation. If it is not present, then no need to draw this one. So the comparison, once again, bract present for the disc floret of the members of the Asteraceae. For the ray floret also bract present, so we have written BR. This symbol that we have used, this circle plus sign, actinomorphic radial symmetry, which is responsible for the disc floret. But for the ray floret, that is bilateral symmetry, so this sign has been used. For the disc floret, it is bisexual, so we have used this symbol. And here for the ray florets, either it is pistillate, only the carpel is present, carpels are present, or it may be neuter. So we have written in this way. And then calyx, both the cases pappus type, corolla, both the cases, that is gamopetalous, but here not ligule formation, and here at one corner ligulate. We have discussed in our previous video. And androecium, in case of disc floret, it is present 5 in number, syngenesious. So as it is united, the anthers are united laterally, we have to write the number within the bracket. And also we have learned epipetalous, so we have drawn a line above C and A, which represents epipetalous, this one, right? Then the gynoecium, that is 2 united, that is syncarpus, so within bracket inferior, so we have to draw the line above the G. But in case of ray florets, androecium not present and gynoecium if present 2, then syncarpus inferior, so above that we have drawn the line, and or else 0. In some books you may find for the ray florets 2 formula separating pistillate and the neuter and written accordingly. Okay. Now the floral diagram comparison. This represents floral axis. What is the norms? First the outer hole. Outer hole, what we have to draw? We have to draw the bract. So bract is present. We have drawn. Now the next one, that is the calyx, pappus type we have drawn. I have drawn 3, but it may be more than that. It depends on the member of the Asteraceae. Okay. But all the cases it is pappus type, that is hair like or the bristle like. Okay. Persistent. Now the next one, that is the calyx. What have we learned for the disc floret? Valvate estivation, gamopetalous united by showing the loop. By drawing the loop, we have expressed that it is joined, and valvate estivation, that's why margins are not overlapping, but here it forms the strap like structure or the tongue like structure present at one side. So we have drawn in this way. It is only responsible for this zygomorphic, and this represents actinomorphic. Okay. Now the anthers ingenitious, anthers are joined laterally. Not only that, we have learned joined laterally. Second, we have learned that is epipetalous. So we have united. We have drawn a line, and these are present alternating with the petals. Okay. Now here it is not present, so we have not drawn. Now the inner one, gynoecium, if present, then the basal placentation fused unilocular with the single seed. And here also if present, then we have to show in this way, and if not present, no need to draw this one. And here you see that longitudinal section, we find this placenta, that seed is, ovule is attached with the placenta, but when it is transverse section, we can see the diagram in this way. I feel the floral formula and the diagram absolutely clear to you. No need to remember. You understand logically, and from outside to inner side you write or draw, it will be absolutely correct. Is it clear? I feel it is clear. Now, disc florets and the ray florets. What are the difference? Disc florets, it is bisexual. We have learned it is bisexual. It is unisexual. It is actinomorphic. That's why we have used this symbol for the bisexual. For writing the floral formula, we have used this symbol. Unisexual, or it may be neuter also. Unisexual pistillate. That's why we have used this symbol, or we have written neuter. Could you compare? Now the actinomorphic, here it is written, here it is zygomorphic because of that ligule. So that's why we use this symbol or else this symbol, both are correct. Okay. Here actinomorphic. Now the next one, first point, second point, third point. Here it is ligule is not present. Ligule no ligule formation. Corolla tubular. Okay. Here we find ligulate flower. Ligulate flower forms a strap like or the trunk like structure. Okay. Corolla strap like. Clear? So first, second, third, the fourth one, and the fifth one that is Androecium, Syngenesius, the anthers are united laterally, Syngenesius, anthers present, and here Androecium, absent. So these are the important points, the differences, right? Now the special features. Actually, for the NEET preparation, we have to focus mainly on the inflorescence, the flower, the detailed structure of the flower and the inflorescence, the floral formula, and that the floral diagram and economic importance. The vegetative characters are not so much important from the point of view of NEET examination. If we go through the questions for the last few years, okay, the special features for the Asteraceae family, what we have to remember: first one, that is presence of pappus, calyx pappus type, ray florets and the disc florets. Then ligulate ray florets, which are present, ligulate ray florets, both actinomorphic, zygomorphic flower. And then we have to remember syngenesius. Syngenesius, it is also termed as synantherus stamen. That means that our anthers are joined laterally. Epipetalous, okay. Involucre of bracts, involucre of bracts, involucre of bracts. I am erasing this one because I feel it is not visible because of my presence, so I am writing here syngenesius. Okay, so these are the important features for the family Asteraceae that you have to remember. Okay, now the next part. Economic importance. Economic importance, ornamental plants are many. First, sunflower, Helianthus anus, scientific name, always you have to write the genus with the capital letter, species with the small letter, and handwritten it to be underlined. Okay, then cosmos, then zinnia, then marigold, tagets, SP. Then chrysanthemum, dahlia, many are there, etc. Edible oil. From the seeds of sunflower, Helianthus anus, from the seeds of sunflower, okay, Helianthus anus, the edible oil is obtained, which is used for cooking. Then the medicine, Artemisia. Artemisia, it is used for fever, chill, malaria, okay. Now the dye, that is from safflower. Safflower means Carthamus tinctorius, okay. The flower is used, for dyeing clothes. Oil, which is obtained from the seeds, okay, oil obtained from the seeds, that is used for making soap, perfume oil, or for varnishes. Salad, lettuce, very common, we like it, is not it? Lactuca sativa. The leaves are used for making salad. The leaves are used, okay. Vringraj, Eclipta alba. It is used for making hair oil, shampoo, detoxification of liver, increasing immunity. Allergic reaction, Parthenium. Where have you studied? Parthenium SP. You will study in class 12, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The pollen grains of the Parthenium, commonly it is called carrot grass, that is responsible for allergic reaction, okay. Skin rashes or running nose. So the Parthenium present in the sexual reproduction of flowering plants. Then the safflower or even the sunflower, marigold, these are present in the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The placentation, even it is present in class 11, morphology of flowering plants. So from that point of view, these examples you have to remember, okay. Now coming to some MCQs. Let's see how much have you learned, how much you have understood. The first question, find the odd one concerning the disc florets. Disc florets zygomorphic? No, it is not zygomorphic. 5 petals, yes. Corolla colored, tubular, but colored corolla, correct. Pappus, yes, of course. So the odd one is zygomorphic symmetry. So the correct answer is the 1. The next one. What is true concerning homogamous ligulate heads? Homogamous ligulate heads. No disc florets. Ligulate ray florets that are present. Zygomorphic ray florets that are also. What is true concerning homogamous ligulate head? Homogamous means only one type, no disc floret. Disc florets are not present. Ligulate ray florets that are present. Zygomorphic ray florets are always zygomorphic, that is also correct. So the option will be 4, all the above. Okay, that what is true concerning heterogamous head? Heterogamous head, we have to do it first by removing the options which are wrong. First, disc florets, actinomorphic outer, no, that are present in the center, so it is wrong. Now the next one, outer ligulate zygomorphic, yes, ray florets that are outer, that are ligulate and that are zygomorphic, it is correct. Inner tubular zygomorphic disc florets, never zygomorphic, so it is wrong, it is actinomorphic because the disc florets are always actinomorphic. Inner ligulate actinomorphic ray florets, so inner side ray florets are never present. So the correct option will be, that is, the answer is 1. So we have to eliminate the wrong one very fast as possible. Okay, and then we have to select the correct one. Now the next one. Next question. The ray florets carry gamopetalous valvate corolla. Ray florets means outer one. They are gamopetalous, of course. They are ligulate, but they are gamopetalous. They are ligulate, but they show the valvate estivation. So it is correct. Statement 2. Disc florets carry polypetalous. No, that are not polypetalous. Valvate, of course, but that are gamopetalous. So the statement 2 is wrong. Statement 1 is correct and the statement 2 is incorrect. So it will be the correct option. So the answer 1 is the correct option. Okay. So we have come to the end of this video. I hope all of you have enjoyed, you understood today's lesson, but still if you have any queries, any doubt, any question related to this topic family Asteraceae, feel free to write down your queries in the comment section below. I'll be giving you the answer. Once again telling what you have to remember, where you have to give the stress: inflorescence, flower and the specialities. Pappus, Syngenisia xanther, 2 types of flowers, ray florets, disc florets, presence of ligule, the floral formula, the floral diagram, that you have to remember, and the examples wherever you find in the NCERT book in class 11 or the class 12, you have to correlate with that and you have to remember. Then you know your learning process will become very easy and very enjoying. If you like today's lesson, then subscribe this channel for getting more updates and share it with your friends. God bless you all.